Hello everybody. This is the unpacking of my suitcase from 90 days in Europe. The only thing that I did take out of it was souvenirs for people that I need to give away. Other than that, that's it. I got a few complaints about this. The director may get upset a little bit, but oh well, I'm going to be the actor here. So, one thing about carrying suitcases, you don't want to pack too heavy. You don't want to pack for things that you might only use once in 90 days or twice maybe in 90 days. Okay, you want to pack things that you're going to use all of it. Okay, I have many things in here that I've only used once, maybe twice for the entire 90 days. Okay, so if you're going to go for a long trip like that, you pack everything and you use everything. Underwear, socks, everything. Okay, so let me go ahead and unzip here. Again, I took all the souvenirs out for people that I got them from. But take the souvenirs out. I did that already, but I have clothes in here and some stuff. Okay, so this is it. Whoops. Okay. Things like this you use all the time. This is a converter. Converts from Europe and to Great Britain. This is a very useful thing to have if you can find it buried deep in your suitcase. That was part of the problem. You gotta put it someplace else. I have socks. I have a map that was used all through Italy. Here it has worn, torn, oh, not through Italy, through Rome, excuse me. Through Rome, that's what this is here. Okay, I kept it because it was battle scarred. Okay, now I have shorts, socks, things that I used. This power cable, very useful in Europe. If you get one with the European plug, makes it better, but if not, you use this and you convert it and then you can plug in all your American stuff in here. So, somebody said that online. I didn't do it myself. Somebody had said that. Don't know who, so I can't give a shout out to anybody. Anyway, shorts. Lots of shorts, especially during the summer. You wear lots of shorts. Plastic bags cost you in Europe, so you use them. Okay, again, another pair of shorts I used in Europe. Bought these bags in IKEA in Europe. Didn't use them. IKEA is not sponsored this video, so I'm not promoting it, but we use things like this in Europe. Okay, all the dirty clothes here, here. Okay, now we're getting down to the stuff I did not use. Okay, these shorts I used. Okay, use this shirt 3 times in 90 days. Okay, use this pair of pants once in Europe for 90 days. And that was to take my wife out for her birthday. She wanted me to dress up, so I dressed up. But I carried this thing around the entire time. I carry swimming trunks with me. Never used them. Okay? A belt. Never used it. Okay, but I carried it around the entire time. This belt I did not use. I had another belt. But this is the dressy belt for taking my wife out for her birthday. This is the other side. Whoops. Okay, now I have things here. I tell you what things that were useful were these little pod thingies. Okay, you pack stuff in them and it makes it a lot easier to find things. It's not everywhere. So you pack your underwear or your socks, whatever these, but these are kind of small. You'll see that in the bigger one. So dirty clothes pouch, full of dirty clothes. T-shirts, used them all. Wrap them up, clean them, and then you clean them and wrap them up in these things and put them in here. Easy to get to. Dirty t-shirt. Here's one of those pods I was talking about earlier. Right, only thing about dirty clothes pod about this, dirty clothes thing about this, it's small, it doesn't fit much. So you gotta find a lot of places to do laundry, which we had a hard time finding in Europe. We did find one in Frankfurt that the guy was smoking crack or shooting up or something in there. Didn't want to stick around long enough to find out. But again, you have these pods that have bags on both sides. You put things like your underwear, socks into it. Keeps everything separated. Very good idea, whoever thought of that. Again, don't know who it was, so can't give a shout out. Another dirty shirt, but I rolled them up that way so at least I know. More of this. Oh, we have this little thing we got in the train. Never used them. To clean your hands. Little things to clean your hands. Okay, and then, okay, here's another thing now. Shoes. Carried these puppies around for 90 days. I used them twice. Okay, I used one to take my wife out for her birthday, and the second one was on the plane. Okay, but it was a mistake. I should have just worn my tennis shoes. But anyway, see, heavy, carried around for the 90 days. Yes, they are. They're heavy. The director back there is telling me that's not heavy, but they are. Okay. Duct tape. Got this to fix something, but this is a good thing to have. Oh, I got this for my shoes that were starting to fall apart, but the glue I put onto them seemed to work. But duct tape is a good thing to have because you might want to repair your shoes like I had to repair mine because they started to fall apart. Sleeping clothes, dirty. Keep moisture out of the suitcase, what this is. So if your plane crashes and your suitcase ends up floating in the river, in the ocean, this will suck up all the water. There you go. No, it won't. Doesn't work that way? Oh, bummer. I carried this thing around this whole time. That won't work that way? Oh well. Okay, so that basically is all it. We had a map here of Europe. Never used it. Okay? Because it was too cumbersome to take out and you couldn't find half the countries that was on it you needed to go to. Okay? Because everything was so, they tried to fit too much onto it in such a little space. Nice, but it didn't help. So I carried that around with me the entire time. Then my backpack had my laptop, which is already out. Laptop, all other stuff there. So my suitcase weighed about 19 kilos, which ended up being about 35 to 40 pounds after we mailed stuff back. So our suitcases were probably about 45 to 50 pounds that we're lugging around. You don't want to lug this stuff around when you're going from train to train, off the train, because people want to get off the train fast, and you're trying to lug this thing off there, and you got people yelling at you from behind the train. So, and then we got stuck one time on a train where the platform was 5 feet too short, so we had to climb up onto it with the suitcases. It was a mess. Okay, that's a long story. Story for a different video. But beyond that, that's it. So my suggestion is that you pack a suitcase as light as possible. Use everything you pack. Because if you don't, you're lugging around dead weight. Okay? Lots of dead weight. And tell you what, after about the 85th day, you're saying, I'm so tired of this suitcase, I could kick it over and throw it away and throw it to somebody. But I didn't do that. Because I had stuff in here for my mom, friends at work, things like that. So anyway, so that's my unpacking, and I know you're probably just thrilled watching every second of it. But it was not that exciting. Anyway, au revoir, sayonara. Well, we never went to that country. Sayonara, bon dia, or whatever else. Bye.